Hundreds of people showed up at the funeral of a mother and her two young daughters killed in a crash by a driver who police say should never have been behind the wheel. Alecia Reid spoke with mourners in Brooklyn.
A packed synagogue left mourners standing in the streets of Brooklyn as they prayed for Natasha Sada and her 5- and 8-year-old daughters Deborah and Diana. All three were killed in a tragic crash Saturday afternoon.
So unfortunate. Beautiful people, kind people, charitable people.
Neighbors say the family had just left synagogue during Shabbat when a silver Camry stopped at Ocean Parkway and Quentin Road, allowing them to cross. But police say a speeding Audi blew through the intersection, hitting the other vehicle and plowing into the mother and her 3 children.
When you discover that it was done by someone who has 93 violations, $10,000 of unpaid fines, it's unbelievable.
The driver, 32-year-old Miriam Urimi, who police say was driving with a suspended license, could be arraigned as soon as Monday. She's facing a slew of charges, including 3 counts of criminally negligent homicide, speeding, and reckless driving.
It's terrible, terrible.
The mayor, Brooklyn district attorney, and other officials paid their respects at the synagogue, and the community marched behind the ambulance transporting the bodies of the victims. A family friend shared more about the 34-year-old mother and her children.
She was an unbelievable, well-respected girl, as you can see, and raised her family in a beautiful way.
Thousands of mourners are expected to show support to the victim's husband over the next 7 days of grieving, also known as Shiva.
People that may not even know him are going to come just because of the tragedy.
To help prevent further tragedies like this, Families for Safe Streets is currently fighting for a law in Albany that would install a speed-limiting device in vehicles of repeat offenders.
Drivers who are super speeders, who are repeatedly speeding like this and putting our families in danger.
Sada and her daughters were transported to the airport, headed to Israel, where they'll be buried. Police say her 4-year-old son, Philip, remains in critical condition at the hospital. In Borough Park, Alecia Reid, CBS News, New York.